Just going to ring up Christopher Browell. Once again, leaving him another message. They're not going to answer. Straight to voice message.
07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is, it's been 638 days since the 7th of August 2023 that you kidnapped my brother. And today is the 5th of May 2025, 638 days later. It's a bank holiday Monday. And no doubt you and all your know that you and the rest of your crew are at home enjoying the bank holiday weekend. Yet whilst me and my brother and our family are suffering because of your acts of malevolence and atrocities that you're committing against me and my family, simply because you're looking to cover up your own systemic failures as a local authority. So when I say you, I mean the collective you, not the singular you. But obviously the singular you has played your part, haven't you? You've played your part in the abduction, unlawful incarceration of my brother. You try to convince me that, oh no, I'm just doing my job here. I think your brother should remain in your care. When your seniors and supervisors told you, go like, this is what we're going to do, you refused to come down yourself. You got one of your mates to come down with the police and abduct my brother. It's been 638 days later. We are suffering. Every single day is a day of suffering that you are inflicting on me, my brother and my sister, simply because you want to break down this family so that you can financially plunder and profiteer our financial resources, because you're going through a financial deficit yourself as a result of your own incompetences as a local authority and your mismanagement of public funds, and now your abuses of power and authority are here to torture, vilify and murder us so you can maintain the public reputation as being a city of culture, benevolent and benign. Absolutely horrendous, Mr. Browell, absolutely horrendous, Bradford Council. I've still survived. I've not done anything criminal all these years that you try to put me under a deficit. See, this is the difference between you, the local authority, and me. I have integrity and character. You are all weaselly little cowards hiding behind the corporate veil, saying with a local authority you should respect us because we're an organ of the government. The government itself is failing. The people are against you all, and it's quite clear that you have no public standing and reputation. City of culture, my ass. City of vultures, more like. You are lying, cheating criminals that torture and murder people. My brother's suffering. You have no right to detain my brother in this manner. You have no right to stop me from having access to my brother. But no, you're going to continue to do this because you think you're going to break me. You think you're going to destroy my character. I've been doing this a lot longer than any one of you individually. I've been doing this for 25 years, and my family's been dealing with this for more than 40 years of your lies and deceptions of fraud and corruption. We're here to stay. I'm a very belligerent individual, as you've clearly found out. Now all of a sudden you're looking to put council tax liabilities of what? Where are you getting these numbers from? £22,000 council tax liability in the last couple of years. You know, you're pulling numbers out out where the sun doesn't shine from, looking to psychologically manipulate and torture me so I can have a mental breakdown. Oh, please. Look at all the things that I've been through. I'm still here strong, clear-minded. It's more like you're going to have a mental breakdown as a local authority. It's more like you're on the verge of bankruptcy. Your lies and your deception and your malevolent ways are catching up with you faster than anything, and nobody believes you. And look, I'm telling everybody, hey, look at me. I'm a convicted fraudster and criminal. The council did this to me. Nobody believes that. It doesn't make any sense. I was defrauding my own family members while you were doing what? You love and care for my family members, dear. Is my brother receiving the love and care that he's entitled to? Did you not just torture and murder my own mother? So just to silence me by buying off the judges and the justices in the high courts to prostitute out their services to you? You're pathetic. This is what you are as a local authority. You know you're all pathetic, and you're hiding behind the corporate veil saying, oh no, Mr. Hussain is being aggressive to us. He's being rude to us. He called us pathetic. I'm just telling you what you are. You're lying, cheating scoundrels. You're gangsters hiding behind the corporate veil, taking public money to torture and murder people. And you think you're being clever about it. Because what? Because what you've been clever about here, you've stolen from us. All right, and everything's going to come out eventually. If you're trying to put me, tarnish my name and reputation, I'm going to take that tarnished name and reputation as a convicted fraudster, and I'm going to tell them, yeah, I did. But you know who my accomplice was? The local authority, Bradford Council. How could I steal hundreds of thousands of pounds? I'm not that much of a genius. They worked with me. They gave me the money. You know, Bradford Council, you were working with me. You were paying me money under the table. And now when the shit hits the fan, pardon my French, you go and throw me under the bus. You try to make me out to be the bad guy. Nobody believes your lies. Why am I on here leaving you messages every day? Why are you refusing to speak to me? Why am I on social media telling everybody, hey, look, Bradford Council, this is what they did. They tortured and murdered my brother in 2014 and tried to frame me for his death. You threw him off a 3-story building, didn't you? And you tortured my father to death. You tortured my mother to death, saying in COVID, took over my care home, stole all our money. How are you going to justify all this stuff? Well, we won't just talk to him. You continue to bury your head in the sand.
15 seconds recording time remaining.
Okay, Mr. Browell, time is once again getting the better of us, and I do have a tendency to get all emotional and stuff. But it's just you put us into this situation. Why can't I see my brother or speak to him on the telephone? Just your lies, and they're going to come to the fore. I'm just worried that you're going to murder my brother, which I know you will.
Your recording time
Okay.
To leave your message, press 1.
Leave message.
Message sent. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. Yeah, every single day. So I've been leaving this guy a message now since the end of August, and they've just said no, we're not gonna deal with you anymore. I was then previously lodging formal complaints about him a month earlier because he was being rude and disrespectful to me on the telephone. And so what they want to do is they want to say, oh no, Mr. Hussain, because he's a Pakistani man, a Muslim man, he's an aggressor. He's a man. Oh my God, he's raising his voice. We're scared of him. Absolute complete rubbish. They were trying to trigger me into reacting, and I've never reacted because I know how this game is played. They're just trying to set me up to make me look bad so that they can then claim to be innocent professionals while painting me out to be the monster. There's only one monster in this equation, and that's Bradford Council and social services that kidnap and torture and kiddie fiddle children, and now have decided to do the same with the elderly. The torture, put them in human abattoir houses called care homes, give them a label called a care home, we care, and they torture and murder people in care homes and steal their estate, medicate, steal their estate. That's what it's about, and then doom in. So anyway, this is Christopher Browell. Today is Bank Holiday Monday, and we're all still suffering.